Well, hello there, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. Today I have a cake base recipe. This is like basically having a boxed cake mix in your storage for when you want to make them, or this is just a great base to start off with when you need to make a cake. I show you the dry recipe that you can just keep stored for 6 to 8 months, and then I also show how to make it into the actual cake. So make sure you keep watching. So for your dry ingredients, you're going to add your cake flour, your granulated sugar, your baking powder, your baking soda, and your fine salt, if you're using, into the bowl, into a large bowl. And you're going to want to go ahead and whisk that gently so it doesn't go flying everywhere. You could always put this in a stand mixer and just like mix it on low so everything gets mixed around. And then this is basically the dry ingredients that would be like a cake mix. So you can just keep those in storage for 6 to 8 months when properly sealed, and just then you have them on hand whenever you need to make a cake. I really like these containers. They come in glass or plastic, and they have nice lids that seal on top of them. And I just like to divide it up into cups. These containers hold 4 cups, and this cake mix makes about 7 cups of dry ingredients, which then when you mix your wet ingredients and everything in there, it is basically an 8-cup recipe. So I kind of split it up into 3.5 cups into each container. So then that way I can either do half for like if I just need like 12 cupcakes, 12, 15 cupcakes like that, you know, or I can mix them all together if I want to make a full cake, full sheet cake. It divides up quite nicely like a cake mix would. So to make the cake, you're going to go ahead and add in your cake mix. I was making a full cake mix here, so I'm adding both containers of my halved recipe. Then to your stand mixer, you're going to go ahead and add in either unsalted butter or oil, depending on what kind of cake you're going for. Then you're going to go ahead and mix it on low so it doesn't fly everywhere, and you want to mix that until it kind of has like almost a sandy texture to it. Then you're going to go ahead and add in your milk. And you're going to also want to add in your vanilla, and then you're going to go ahead and mix that until it's just combined, started to look liquidy, and then you want to scrape your bowl. Then you're going to go ahead and add in your eggs one at a time and give them just a little mix in between. Then you're gonna go ahead and fold in your sour cream, and you're just gonna wanna fold that in. You're not gonna wanna mix that. You just wanna make sure you don't see streaks, but you wanna be aware not to over mix your cake mix. Then you're gonna go ahead and bake that in an oven at 325 degrees. Depending on what size cake mix or what cake pan you are baking, that will definitely affect what time you need. This will make a 13 by 9 cake, which you can see I'm making, gonna dump in here then. And then, or it'll bake 2 8 by 8, like round 8-inch rounds, or 3 6-inch ones. You might have a little bit extra in those, and you're gonna do about 40 minutes for a 13 by 9, so just adjust your times accordingly. You may have a few little lumps in there, just as long as they're little ones, they're not a big deal at all. All nice baked golden brown. Now you can do this with parchment paper like I did, or you can go ahead and just spray it with like nonstick cake spray, cake release. You can see here that it cuts very nicely. It's not super dry and crummy, and it has a nice bounce and sponge to it. So it's a great base cake for a lot of your needs. So I hope you give this a try and let me know what you think. Also, what other recipes would you like me to do? Another cake-based recipe, or anything else, any other dessert or cookies? To let me know what you want to see. And as always, you're liking the video, sharing the video, commenting, and subscribing to the channel is always a huge help and helps me be able to make content and share recipes and create recipes and tips and tricks. So, but as always, live, love, eat sweets.